I'm taking a nap!
You want to take a nap?
I'm taking a nap here.
Okay, take a nap right there then.
Good night.
Hello my friends, it's August 7th, 2018, and today we're talking about Masahiro Sakurai and Smash Bros. Ultimate. As you know, tomorrow is the Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct, which means Sakurai's been working on a lot of stuff. I mean, we just had a big presentation on Smash Bros. Ultimate at E3, which was in June. We're in August, we're in the beginning of August really, and there's another presentation tomorrow, so he's been hard at work, and it's gotten him just a little bit tired. Mr. Sakurai shared the following comment on his personal Twitter account. Again, I'll do my best for the presentation tomorrow. It'll start at a relatively convenient time in Japan, so please watch it. My eyes might be a little red, that's because they are a little tired. I can't even begin to imagine the undertaking it is to start another Smash Bros. Game. All the characters, all the stages, all the moves, everything. It's insane. You know, any game is obviously grand in scale and takes a lot of work and effort from everybody involved, but Smash Bros., where it brings together so many characters from so many different franchises, and not just first-party stuff, we're talking about third-party too, it's insane. So, you know, Sakurai is the face of Smash Bros., and he's directly responsible for the series, so I'm sure he feels a ton of pressure. And we're getting down to the nitty-gritty on this when it comes out in December, so I would imagine there's a lot of, like, crunch going on right now. There's a lot of long hours, and they're tightening things up, and they're getting it ready for launch. It's not that far off, so I mean, the whole team, I'm sure, has worked to the bone, and Sakurai himself, we've heard that he's had some health issues in the past, stuff with his hands and stuff like that, because he's working too much, he's playing too much, he's putting in too much time at the game, and he needs a break. So according to this message, he's excited for the presentation, but it also seems like he really needs some rest. Architox on Twitter says, "Man, I want to meet Sakurai. I hope he understands how many of us genuinely appreciate everything he does for us. I'm sure he knows that millions upon millions of fans are very grateful for the work that he does and the fun that he provides us. And then, you know, there are the other people who berate him on Twitter every single day and say horrible things to him and just, you know, aren't exactly the glamorous part of the job." And then on top of all that, like I was saying, just the immense amount of work there is, but also the immense amount of importance placed on this project. Like, this is a major Switch game. Every Smash Bros. Game is a major release for any system, whatever Nintendo has out at the time. And this one with the Switch doing well, he's got to have such weight on his shoulders about it. I mean, like, this is working with all these companies to make what is potentially a million seller with all these moving pieces and parts, and Nintendo weighing down on them, saying like, you know, we got to get it out by this date, this is one of our tentpole titles for the holiday season. It's a lot of pressure, man. So even if he wasn't physically working hard, which he is, there's a lot of mental stress too. So I can't imagine what he's going through, but I also can't imagine the relief he feels once it's actually out. But I guess that's not really true either, because games are patched nowadays, and for all we know, Ultimate's going to have DLC as well, so the work continues on. Obviously, things will be lessened by then, but just all this work for so many years. I'm sure it's still exciting to him, and he still gets really happy to see what fans are saying about the games when they come out, and character reveals and all that stuff. I'm sure it's really exciting, but there's no doubt that it's taking its toll when it comes to his health. Alright, my friends, that's today's big story for August 7th, 2018. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting is very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow for whatever tomorrow's big story is. I'm guessing it's Smash Brothers related. And I sure hope you'll join me to check it out. So until then, have a lovely day and a lovely evening. And I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot!